Hi everyone, it's me, Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear High, Darian here, and I'm going to give my thoughts on the Elimination Chamber or the Red Room or Forget Room, since the word elimination is a Latin French's borrowed word, and chamber is a Latin French's borrowed word too. So the first match was the woman's Forget Room match, which was won by Rhea Ripley. Now, yes, it was a good match, and yes, a lot of good things happened, and a lot of folks, didn't know who was going to win, because you thought Tiffany Stratton was going to win, or you thought that it was going to be Rhea Ripley, Raquel Gonzalez, or Kiana James, or Alexa Bliss, or Asuka, because it looked that way. It was leaning towards one, then it was, leaning towards the other, and you didn't know. And at the end of the day, Rhea Ripley wins the women's Red Room or women's Forget Room match. Then it was AJ Lee fight Becky Lynch for WWE and her Lamb Body winnings. This was a good match, and I know a lot of folks didn't know who was going to win this one, because a lot of times they made it look like it was Becky Lynch because she would always be doing the cheating, and they wanted to play it off that since AJ Lee didn't have a single match in years, that they thought you didn't think she was going to win. And at the end, AJ Lee beats Becky Lynch and becomes the WWE Woman and her Lamb Bodies fighter. Then after that, you had CM Punk fight Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight winnings. And yes, there were many times this match where you thought that Finn Balor thought he had it won, because that's the way they're making it look like, And at the end of the day, CM Punk beat Finn Balor and kept the World Heavyweight winnings. Then after that, we had the men's Red Room match. And once again, they made it look like, that you didn't know who was going to win, and there were a lot of folks in it. So forgive me if I don't say all the names, all the folks in it, because there were a lot of folks in it. I mean, you had Austin Theory, you had Logan Paul, you had Trick Williams, you had Javon Evans, you had Randy Orton, and I believe you also had Damian Priest. But I could be wrong about that. And you didn't quite know who was going to win or how they were going to win. And at the end of the day, Randy Orton wins the men's Forget or Red Room match. So, either way, it was a good show. I liked it. No, there was no matches on Reckoning Down and no matches on Kickoff, or I would have talked about them. And since they don't do matches anymore on Kickoff or Reckoning Down, so there you go. But it was a good show. I liked all the matches. Some folks are going to be irked or angered that they only got 4 matches and whatever, and say they don't meet their standard, but that's their belief, that's their thought, that's their take. Anyway, that's all the time I have. If you liked the Elimination Chamber or Red Room or Forget Room, good. If you didn't, then you didn't. I, Tuxedo Mask, Evening Wear High Darian, and I'll see you later.